I'm joined by Robbie Blake after watching the Rooks 2-1 win against Margate. Fantastic result in the end, Blakey.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Tough game. Thought they were quite good. We've had, to be fair, in my tenure, like in terms of being with Jack and the club, I've always had good success here. So I felt confident today. And just before the game, we had a few injuries. We had Jake Flanagan, who was ruled out. We had Joe Cook, who was struggling. Then we had Joe Dandy go down in the warm up. So it was to lose three, defenders was a big blow for us. But the lads stuck in, and fair play to Cookie. He said, "Listen, I'm not fully fit, but I'll go in." And that shows the testament to the character of the lad. And Ethan, done a really good job at right back. He's not familiar with that position, but I thought it just shows a lot of togetherness, a lot of team spirit. And listen, we can do so many things in the game better. And I think once you've seen us, we passed it simple and moved it. We got out every time and we almost created something. We scored two wonderful goals. And, the other goal that they scored was preventable. But listen, we hung on in the end. Not when you say hung on, they are bound to put balls in your box. But we showed resilience and, really pleased with that 2-1 win, because, like I said to the players before the game, it just solidifies us in around that top little area of the league. And, we have to do that, because I think I've seen the results. A lot of teams have won around us. But we got to focus on us and concentrate on us. And, we're not that far away, to be fair, Pete. We've got some really good players. And when they listen, and when we pass the ball and move it quickly and get in spaces and to hurt teams, we can hurt teams.
Well, Jack said in a week, it was a bit of a crossroads in Bogner's season. It could go either two ways, especially coming up to Christmas. I think, personally, watching the Rooks and commentating on the Rooks, I've never felt as nervous in the final 10 minutes of a match, because I was thinking this win today could send us right into good stead now going into the home games, can't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And sometimes you have to go through a little bit of pain, hanging on, because at 2-0, people think it's a comfortable scoreline. It's not. As you've seen, we look comfortable, and then all of a sudden, an innocuous free kick down in the bottom corner of our half, a ball into your box, you don't deal with the ball, and all of a sudden it's 2-1, and it's a huge change of complexion in the game. But listen, we're really delighted. These players, don't have to put a shift in, and let's be fair, Pete, we've had about 700 or 800 mile round trip, in the last 6 days.
Yeah,
6 days. So, and we've had 3 games in them 6 days, all the way from home.
And technically, we're unbeaten in all 3.
Exactly.
After 90 minutes,
you go all the way to Truro, Plymouth, then you come all the way to Margate, other ends of the country, and you put a brave performance in like that. With the injuries we had, everyone was to a man, fantastic. And it's going to take these games and this attitude and this, because we have got quality in our team and we score quality goals. What we're not doing at the minute is doing enough of it to kill teams off. Once the players establish that and realise it, and the penny drops, where we just keep the ball simple, keep the ball moving, we are a team that plays football, in my opinion, a better level than this and what we're playing. But unfortunately, playing good football and playing a level you do doesn't always win you games. It's the managing the games and being resilient, not naive, and seeing games out. And tonight we've seen a game out which will stand the players in good stead, because, like you say, we've got a lot of young players and they're all learning the game. A lot of them have come out of academies or been released from here, and it takes time. Harrison Brooks gone from playing academy football to something that means, Margate away, it means that we need to win the game. And as soon as he realises that it's so important, he will be a better player, and he will get more physically strong, more mentally strong, and he'll become a better player. So, great result for us, and we can go home now, get in the vehicles and be happy.
Well, we're just going on to the injury situation. Of course, Dandy was named in the teams today, and then I was filming a warm-up, and he did go down, and a lot of strapping to his calf area. Is it his calf or?
No, it's his ankle. And to be fair to him, he wasn't fully fit, but he wanted to play as well. But he slightly went over on his in the warm-up, and the kid's not right, because that's 3 weeks now, and. He needs to have that looked at properly, because it's not getting any better for the kid, and it's so disappointing because Joe was doing so well up until that injury he got. But listen, he's a strong character, he'll come back, and he's a valuable member of our team.
Well, going on to Jake as well, of course he had a little hamstring strain to come off against Easter instead. You thought we called it at the right time, but is possibly 4 days a bit early to come back in?
Yeah, no, listen, he just said he can do everything apart from sprint, so we said you're not fit. So that's a good thing that Jake can get rested now and hopefully be ready for the games coming, because you listen, we know everything around Christmas, they come thick and fast, don't they? And the big games, the local derbies are coming up, so we need everyone as fit as we possibly can. And we just need to make sure that we're all fit and strong.
Well, our star man could have been our whole team today. I thought they put in a shift, but went to Craig Robson at the back. He could have got his should have got his second goal, because I thought that chance was easier than the first.
Yeah.
But to get the goal, and he was heading everything back there. I know what happened a couple of weeks ago, the fans got talking, but today it just shows, doesn't it? Craig, having him back there, especially next door to the Ethans, and Craney talking as well. How important is it to have them guys in the team?
So important to bring that experience, bring that quality, and Robson, I thought, was fantastic today, and scored a great goal, like you say. Had an easy chance to score again, but listen, really pleased with the performance. It's not easy to come away from them in any game. Certainly Margate are a good team, they're very well coached, and for us to come away with a win, we're really, really happy, and what we've got to try and do now is push on again.
Well, Robbie, I'll let you go because it's a long journey home. Yeah. Appreciate your honesty again, mate. Fantastic interview, and I can tell the passion from your voice there, mate.
Top man, buddy.
So yeah, we'll see you Saturday.
Just like to say, wish all the fans a safe trip back, and thank you very much for the support you give the team. People know who they are. I don't want to mention them on the radio, but they've travelled just probably the same amount of distance as us, and it just speaks volumes, not only for the supporters they are at the football club, what they are as people as well. So really appreciate it. Same as you, mate. You listen, you enjoy this, but it's a lot of travelling for you, and you're doing a really good job, and keep it up.
Well, it's a club going forward, Robbie, and we'll go on to next Saturday.
Absolutely, mate.
Cheers, mate. Well
Top
done.
Man.